Solana Rios inhaled her very first breath before dawn on Friday the 14th of July, 1998, inside a palm-thatched birthing hut balanced on stilts above the flooded forest of Para, Brazil. Beyond the walls, capybaras splashed through moonlit lagoons, while a lone cabocloth flutist practiced samba lines beside a glowing hearth of buriti logs. Solana's mother, an acai pulp vendor who keeps jade tree frog trinkets in every apron pocket, hummed lullabies about river spirits that braid stars into their hair. Her father, a freelance drone cinematographer whose clothes forever carry hints of diesel and kupuaku, bent close to the newborn's ear and promised that rivers never measure waistlines. They only celebrate anything brave enough to sparkle on their surface. Herbs grow wide through the Rios family like vines across a ceiba trunk. So nobody fretted when baby Solana snapped the seams of her third lace christening wrap before the priest reached the Gloria. Bovonar simply unpicked each stitch, slipped amber orange satin godettes into the gaps, then laughed that extra cloth costs centavos while extra daring buys waterways. Grade school seasons smelt of deep-fried tapioca and corridor giggles. Taller and broader than every classmate, Solana eclipsed the projector beam each time the teacher asked her to label tributaries. One sauna wet recess, a boy teased that she was wider than the Amazon at flood tide. After classes ended, she tiptoed into her mother's palm oil shack, rescued discarded glass beads, sanded their rough edges, and sewed them in crescent rows along both sleeves of her navy cardigan at first bell next morning. Fluorescent lamps scattered rainbow shards across chalk dust clouds whenever she lifted her hand. A substitute teacher captured 11 shaky seconds on a relic flip phone, posted the clip to an early video board, and by dusk, 16,000 strangers applauded the girl who bent ridicule into river light. Solana copied a promise onto a stain notepaper. Mirrors multiply, echoes dissolve. Teen weekends belonged to dust fishing piers and low-roof Maracatu halls. Stored jeans strangled her thighs, so Solana bartered drone camera tips for worn boat sails, cut them into high-waist palazzo pants, then timed auto-portraits against moss green palings while scarlet ibises spilled commas in the sky. She launched an online diary called Jungle Ember, captions flipping between Portuguese slang and crisp English confessions such as, "Hips carry half the rainfall." Before she turned 13, 53,000 followers tapped hearts beneath each gold sunset frame, proof that glowing rectangles drown cafeteria whispers faster than any counselor's speech. A scholarship ferried her south to Sao Paulo's Instituto Europo de Design. Daylight disappeared inside draping studios. Nights belonged to a 24-hour Takaka cart parked under Paulista Avenue's neon. The cart's flickering Piranha logo doubled as key light in windscreen. Between Jambu orders, she filmed 90-second reels, twisting parchment cones into hair blossoms while decoding dart rotation, half river drawl, and half-fast city slang. One clip, beat slapping on aluminum stew pots while quick hemming a velvet blazer, raced past 1 million views inside 48 hours. Vogue Brazil christened her the Takaka Cotiere, yet every sponsor email still halted at size 46. Solana filed each note in a folder titled Patience Like Floodwater and kept stirring tucupi broth. Fortune drifted upriver in early 2023 when Gucci invited her to co-design a plus-range capsule called Forest Pulse. Solana replied with 3 gentle terms. Patterns must reach cento, a 50 e o 8 centimeter hips. At least half of the production crew must hail from public art colleges, and 10% of every reel earned must fund solar-powered sewing cooperatives for curvy teens along Amazonas settlements. The house, a grade before sunrise tinted the spire's coral. The campaign shot at dawn on a mirror-smooth tributary near Alter do Chao. Solana strode a molten orange trench over a floating balsa wood runway while drones circled like macaws. As soon as images surfaced online, every extended-size coat sold out within 42 hours across 20 countries. Jungle Ember cracked the 500,000 follower horizon. Still perfumed with cilantro broth and diesel, Solana live-streamed gratitude from the Tucaga cart roof as trolley wires hummed overhead. Spotlight warmth invites Rumo mosquitoes. A keto influencer claims Solana laced steel corsets under linen between bowls of vatapa. She answered from a stilt hut veranda at sunset, sports bra and linen joggers, belly rolls brushed with edible gold dust, fingers drumming a karimbo groove on a turtle shell drum. She laughed and said, "The Amazon never apologizes for breath, neither will I." A million viewers reposted under tag Goldwater Truth, glazing their own curves with sugar crystals until gossip drifted away like fog. Part wages and capsule royalties birthed Rio Silk, a whipped body butter blending anaeroba oil, kapuaku butter, and mica sparks that glow amber under foam flash. 15,000 jars whipped inside her father's drone garage, lids tied with recycled camera cord bows and tag stamped "Nourish Your Horizon." Inventory vanished in 87 minutes, raising $176,000 reais written fully in words, 20% seeded River Forge grants, pairing industrial sewing machines with waterproof film rigs for plus-size youth in floating schools. 8 months later, 34 grant holders premiered an after-dark fashion doc projected onto mist spray above a waterfall, winning headlines across Latin America. Rio fashionably carved her legend. 10 minutes before Solana's finale walk for Gucci Curve, a backstage steamer drenched her sapphire mesh gown, shrinking the waist 8 centimeters. With 90 ticking seconds, she grabbed copper takaka ladles from catering, flattened them into round scales, pinned them along the tent seams, and paced the runway, shimmering like dragonfish armor. Vogue named the save the ladle scale miracle. Gucci reissued the gown with detachable copper plates, crediting her floodplain calm. Another 1 million hearts docked at her page before after-party caipirinhas even cooled. Drama tried again when a former stylist leaked cropped emails hinting Solana demanded lobster takala and chauffeur-driven helicopters for her rescue slot. She posted the entire chain: refillable water urns, cassava cakes for crew, caption rehearsal monitors for deaf designers. That month's affiliate revenue, 124 mil reais, flowed to drought relief therapy camps for seamstresses across the Sertão. Fans echoed her Mayan Girl mantra: receipts outshine rumor mud. By midsummer 2024, Jungle Ember shines to 6 million Instagram voyagers, 3.2 million quick click paddlers, and 1.6 million vlog pilgrims. Engagement rests near 9%, melting brand spreadsheets. Cartier beckoned for Dawn Echo, a watch film captured under a crystal grotto lit by fireflies. Solana accepted, provided Cartier funds, therapy stipends for hotel janitors enrolled in fashion night classes. They toasted with acai spritz. The final reel, her wrist glowing beneath jade reflections, became Cartier's most saved clip that quarter. Emily remains her rudder. Twice a month she streams Strings and Spice, father bowing liquid bass lines, while mother arranges ruby mosaics into river mermaid pendants and Solana thrift flips denim jackets live. One broadcast hit 9 million views when a curious pink dolphin calf surfaced beside their houseboat studio, stole a dangling ribbon, then spun away showering heart emojis. A river rescue center now sponsors every stream, tagging rehabilitated dolphins with solar trackers, bankrolled by Rios Silk proceeds. Rios Silk's second year, revenue crept beyond 11 million on reais. Solana leased a mothballed nut oil mill, carved skylines between rusty trusses, and staffed jar lines with former boat pilots and animation graduates. Each 10 still wears his camera cord bow tied during midday samba breaks. Efficiency auditors begged for shrink seals. She quoted Vovo Nera, "Warm hands keep legends while machines keep ledgers," and bows remained human. Mental health, Candor frames her feed. She pairs heli shot canopy spreads with hostile mirror selfies, captioned "Same river, softer tide." She shares breathing loops recorded beneath buttress roots and CBT worksheets in English and Portuguese. A teletherapy partner now hosts sliding scale sessions. 89,000 users mark her honesty as first dawn. Community lantern drifts light each new moon. Glow River parades invite fans to kayak cathedral flooded forests wearing Rio silk on shoulders and LED passion fruit crowns. Ticket profits widen. River Forge grants and plant Verity palms. Riverside kiosks note 15% revenue lifts on parade nights. Solana steers every flotilla, blasting lo-fi maracatu through waterproof speakers, pausing mid-lagoon to tighten stranger life jackets. horizons keep widening like sandbars at ebb tide. She is drafting a memoir titled Garnet Skyline for next spring in 9 languages. A streaming titan wraps season 1 of a docuseries following her vision to convert Rust Street cargo barges into solar sewing and media studios along the Amazon main stem. Puma will launch Thai Pulse sneakers, wide toe boxes etched with reflective ladle scales. 10% of every pair will span River Forge grants from Peru to Peru. If the Solana Rios' voyage from glass shard cuffs to ladle scale miracles stir bright current in your own delta, tap like, smash subscribe, and name the spark that glowed loudest: gold dust drum beats on Riverstone, the dolphin ribbon heist, or the copper scale runway save. Links for Rios silk releases, River Forge grant portals, and tonight's Strings and Spice playlist wait in the description. Remember, each curve can redirect moonbeams. Every scar can cradle sunrise, and Thai-swept forests still cheer souls who burn brighter than rumor. Knot your camera cord bow, lace your Thai Pulse sneakers, and stride until the skyline echoes your name.